you didn't realize until after you had kids. ABK.
I think there's a few things. One, like you hear how people are like, kids are so expensive. And then you actually have a kid and you're like, kids are so expensive.
Really, everything about them is expensive. Yeah.
I mean, everything you need to buy for them is expensive. And they go through clothes so fast. And then formula is expensive. And childcare is expensive. And it's a lot of money.
Yeah, well, and here's the funny thing about this question. So, what is something you didn't realize till you had kids? It's going to be constant. It's going to be an endless list of things, and you're always going to, have things more thrust in your face. We're like, oh, never had that coming, never saw that coming. Money's a huge thing. How expensive they are. How many germs they pick up.
Oh my gosh,
there's
yes.
one. Kids are always sniffling, sick, getting each other sick. If you have multiple, that whole house can be sick for the next month and a half.
I see that a lot through my sister and my nieces, where one gets sick, the other one gets sick, and then it's like, she gives it back to the first time. Like, they're just swapping back and forth.
If you have one or two of each, how different the energy levels are, from boys to girls, just different energies. Maybe not like one more than the other, just very different energies. One's, both chaos in their own way.
I'm dealing with a climber right now.
Is he successful? Has he climbed anything impressive?
He can climb onto our ottoman, and he's learned to climb onto the ottoman and get onto the couch. He tried to climb on the entertainment center at his daycare.
Uh-oh.
He is.
They love that when they do that there at daycares, yeah.
I'm very aware.
Love that. Huge fans.
Someone said, I didn't realize how many times you have to say, take that out of your mouth. I agree with that, too. I'm saying it all the time. Brooks, let's not eat that. Nope, don't eat that. That's a magnet. Don't put that in your mouth.
Don't eat that. Don't drink that.
Yeah.
No, please don't drink this random public water.
Stop, don't put that in your mouth.
Yeah, public pool water is not for drinking. Not the splash pad water, no!
Oh.
Yeah, what's that thing you didn't realize till after you had kids?
I never imagined that I would have no problem whatsoever cleaning another human poop off of their body. I mean, honestly, my baby's diapers have basically no effect on me anymore. It's like I've grown accustomed to their brand.
Yeah, it's funny how that works, huh? You could have the craziest gag reflex, but for your own kids, you're like, I got this.
I still kind of gag at some of the things.
Every once in a while, it's just so gnarly it gets you.
Yeah, I mean, but it also was, I think, mostly maybe at the beginning of parenthood. I remember when he was like maybe just after a newborn, and because he was learning to sit, we had him in one of those like sit me up chairs, and he had a blowout, and I just saw it dripping out from the diaper under the chair, and I was like, the chair is done. That goes in the
Throw
garbage.
the chair.
Yeah.
We're moving out of this place right now, the whole place.
My jaw dropped, and I'm like, what am I seeing right now?
Takes
It was
after
gross.
his mama.
I do not poop in chairs. Don't.
What is that thing? You didn't realize until...
What do you think happens in my body?
Listen, based off what you've said, it's hard to say.
I had hemorrhoids. Okay. I'm not pooping myself.
What is the thing you didn't realize until you had kids?
Someone said, I didn't know how a simple Oreo could be the most disgusting mess ever.
Oh, boy. Oreos.
Everything. Crackers. And it's just, how did you make that so messy?
And you probably looked at it when you handed it to them, or you put that in a little bowl or whatever you did. You're like, whatever.
They'll be
this
good
will
with
fine.
this. Yeah.
Kids eat this. And then you look and you're like, what is this little monster? What has happened?
Someone said, I didn't know how silence could be so terrifying. Before kids, silence was relaxing. Now, if it gets quiet for more than 2 minutes, I immediately assume someone's coloring on the walls, giving the dog a haircut, doing something they're not supposed to be doing.
We're currently discovering in my home just how mobile and hard to lock down a toilet is. Because little man likes to obviously stand. He's a little boy. That toilet must move around while he's using it, because the amount of urine that we clean off our floor is insane. Absolutely insane. And like I'm running out of ways to try to guide that. It's point and shoot, man. Point and shoot. We're pointing, but either that toilet's moving or he's moving. I don't know what's going on.
So this is something I have to look forward to?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I know I've heard of the Cheerios game or whatever. I think I'm just going to have Cheerios floating in a toilet and a yellow floor. I'm going to try that next.
Someone else said, I didn't realize I'd be proud over the smallest things. My kid putting on their own shoes, saying thank you without being reminded, honestly feels as exciting as winning the lottery.
What's that thing you didn't fully realize till you had kids?
Well, I've always resented my friends who just stopped going out or, they just stopped doing anything once they had kids. I didn't understand. I didn't get it. But now that I have 2 boys of my own, I get it. I totally get it. I mean, we rarely leave the house because it's a chore to get ready. Sometimes it actually takes longer to get ready than for the actual errand to be done. So we just stay home. I mean,
Sure.
I have never stayed home before, but now it's like we've turned into hermits, and honestly, I love it.
So you're home more, and it sounds like when you do go to things, I'm getting the impression you're always late to everything.
I agree with that so much. You talk about how we stay home all the time, but this is it. It is so much work getting ready. Do we have everything in the diaper bag? Usually by the time we all are dressed and ready to go out the door, we get out the door. Oh, what'd we forget? So we're going back inside. I had a friend she's 3 kids, and she would still go out and do all these things. And even they would have like parents, date nights. We would meet up with them. I don't know how she did that.
You need to flee to nannies or something hiding in the basement.
Yeah, how are you doing it?